Yo, what's going on, guys? So let's cover everything that happened today. Big day, right? We finally got out. I can't say out of. We're still in this like little 4 hour chop here. But the big thing is we got our AMD as we anticipated out of this, right? We had our 4 hour accumulation here. Then we had our manipulation down this morning. Right to this 4 hour FEG in for the PCE release. Again, another thing, they use data to take price where it's going to go anyway. They just use news to deliver price there faster, and then you get the manipulation. And what happens after manipulation? You get distribution right back up to the accumulation highs, and then you see we end up running all these equal highs we've been after all week. They just saved PCE for that. So that's really it. So going into tomorrow, I see this was a nice PCE candle today. Can't see it's an hourly FEG. It was a 15 FEG. We get a nice 50% pullback here. I'll go over this in a minute. I just want to go over what I'm gonna kind of what I'm watching going into the overnight and into tomorrow. I wish we would have closed. I think we closed right at this. I wanted to see us close over this 4 hour candle right here to make a 4 hour order block. This would have easily told me that to expect all-time highs tomorrow. Still think we could we probably go there because it just makes sense. That's where the nearest liquidity is probably sitting. Doesn't mean we can't get some kind of pullback here on the 15 minute, but you see everything's pretty much filled in down here, right? Like 15 minute, it's filled in. 15 minute OB, it's filled in. It mean everything works out here to where like even on the 5 minute, if I can dealing with frozen charts today for some reason, I'm not sure why. Just got to give it a minute here. Sometimes if I go to ES and switch back, it helps. And there we go. So you see, like everything, even on the 5 minute, like everything, I mean, even this 5 minute down to this 5 minutes, all filled in. So the only thing I see is like these 5 minutes. So maybe tonight we get some kind of like move down here. I don't, this could be 50%, but I think we, watch these 5 minutes tonight to hold to then send us higher. So the other thing. Hourly order block here got tapped into. Hourly order block here tapped into. So everything says bullish tomorrow. Just have to be careful. It is the beginning of the month, which starts the monthly candles accumulation time. So it could be we could move into another phase of chop here as well. So just have to be aware of that. So today, let's break down today. So today, obviously PCE candle way up, right? We go up. We clear out yesterday we took out a new weekly low. Today we take out a new weekly high right here on Thursday, and obviously we get the dump, right? Everyone's hopping on shorts, thinking, oh we're gonna dump. Well, okay, so I'm looking at 50% always, and so we get 50% here. I know we're in a 15 hourly. I'm kind of thinking, this might be a sell model. And then what happens? YM right here. YM. This is the PCE. This was the candle before PCE, but this is the lows that if you draw this straight, you see YM swept these lows. So remember what I always say about SMTs: as long as one takes a low or a high, the market can absolutely reverse there. That's when we look for reversals, and look what happens when that happens. And NQ and ES take off. And YM kind of did too, just a lot slower and a lot sloppier. But also one more thing to look at. Look where NQ bounced here. NQ, these were PCE lows down here. Look at this 4 hour order block. It doesn't get much cleaner than that there. So as soon as you get a wick like that off a 4 hour order block and you start getting that strong displacement up and you have an SMT, that's when your mind should shift automatically right there into a bullish state, and then that this price is going to come up hard and fast. So just watching that. Obviously so then we come up and then we take the lows, we hit that 4 hour order block, and then what happens? Well, we kind of go out, we get a little dip here, and then lunch comes. So Lunch comes along. I put out a PM expectations video, and I'm like, okay, this looks like this was like a sell model, a little manipulation, sell model down to here to that 4-hour order block, YM SMT, as I just showed you. This looks like it started to be a buy model back to where? Back to high of day, because it's the most obvious target. And then obviously we had some more targets in here as well. We had equal highs and stuff that we had left up here. But you see, so coming into lunch and stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, this is kind of a huge run up. Whenever we see like candles like this, or like even on the 15, this is when we get a 50% retracement, because the market is not going to leave all these FVGs we're making here, left unbalanced. So I put out a PM video. I said, I'm watching for 50% here on the 5 minute. Look at that. Well, kind of look at that. So on the 5 minute, you see we get, boom, 50%. Don't even get a candle close below the 50%. We refill in this 5 minute FEG, and then what happens? We deliver right to high of day. Your mind should always be thinking about 50%. And because as long as buy side's higher, and you come to 50%, that 50% is going to hold, or you're going to fill in like all the FEGs below, and then push up higher. So pretty nice there. And then obviously the other nice play was this. So if you guys have not watched the intraday reversal video, highly recommend. This was textbook right here. So right here, I like this play because of there's a volume imbalance right here. We didn't hit 50% yet, but we knew we had left equal highs up here, right? We knew there's equal highs up here at 18,004, I believe. Yeah. So we had equal highs up here at 18,004 right here. We get a 1 minute order block right here. 1 minute order block. So as soon as we get a close, once we get a close above this down candle, it makes an order block, right? So this right here, this close order makes this an order block, and then what? You draw your fib on it. You can enter as soon as we tap back into it. So right here, your stop is a close back below the body, because the body's bigger than the wick. You get a close below here, so you got a 6-point stop. You get a close below, you're out. But look how the bodies respect the halfway point of that order block, and then what? Delivers you right up to those equal highs. You could have held, for a high of day if you actually wanted to. So highly recommend you go watch that intraday reversal video. Hope you can take something from it. I'm still working on the 50% video, but that's just one thing you need to be watched too. So the biggest thing: watch your order blocks, watch your FEGs, and watch your 50%s, because 50% is going to happen a ton. It happened this afternoon, and then obviously that's what delivered us up here. So like even here, like at 3 o'clock, like we get a little move down. 50% fills in all the FEGs that were left. Even this 1 minute order block comes back, retest it, right back up higher. So like it's just everything that you have to be watching at all times. So that was pretty much it for today. So the other little thing I did notice was, so obviously we got into a little choppy here with this 15 minute. So we got into this 15 minute. It was obviously a 15 minute FEG. It was an hourly FEG. This was an hourly order block. So like when we kind of got like a fake run up. I think it was like, where was it? We started to get a fake run up somewhere, like right here, I think it was. Yeah, but right here, right here was this fake run up, right? We think price is going to go all the way up, but we end up leaving like, so that what they do is they give you a fake run up like that. It makes you chase, but they leave all these FEGs. They leave they left this 15 minute FEG. It was also a 5 minute FEG, and it was also an hourly FEG combined with a 15 minute order block. You have an hourly order block down here that needed tapped into. So look, they give you the fake run up right here. We get a new hourly candle. We come down, and what happens? We fill in the FVG. We tap this hourly order block. We tap into the 15 minute FVG. We tap into this 5 minute FVG. It's also this would be your breaker block as well if you're a breaker block trader. So look at that. You have like what they call a unicorn setup, where you have a breaker, an FVG, and then you also have like the hourly order block and the hourly FEG also backing you up. So right there, and what else do you notice? Boom, 50%, bodies respected. Told you right there that we were expecting higher prices up to high of day. So that's just how I'm always thinking intraday and always looking for trades. 50% will tell you whether we're going up to a higher high, and if we just crush through this and we inverse this 5 down, nothing else here is going to really hold price. Maybe this 5-minute order block, but usually if we're coming through here, that means we're going back down. So that held. We knew all-time highs, not all-time highs. We knew high of day was in sight. So tonight, just watch this area. Watch the 5-minute. We could get a pullback into here, and then as long as these hold, I think we're going to push up to all-time highs tomorrow. Just remember, it could be choppy because of the new month. So let's take a quick look at ES. I think ES is still on. It's still on a path. Oh, one more thing on NQ with the daily. I just wanted to point out quick. This is a daily order block sitting here. So daily order block. So it is possible that we get some kind of move down as well too. So we could get something like this down to that 18,017 level before we go back up, because we all know them order blocks like to be tapped and don't like to be left out of the action either. So possible down to 1817, maybe tap that order block as well, and then we can maybe go back up higher. We don't have to, but that's just something to pay attention to as well. ES reminded me of that order block on NQ. So same thing. Could come down here. This order block's down here at 5091 or so. So we could get some kind of retrace down into there. Look at the 4-hour. You see the same thing with ES, right? ES obviously did not take the PCE lows today because it didn't have to because of YM. But look, it digs into this 4-hour order block right here and then off. So and then sweeps a bunch of these highs. Not the best reaction after sweeping a lot of those highs, to be honest. But still think all-time highs are the next target here for ES along with NQ. So I think we're still bullish going into tomorrow. Have a little bit of caution just because and have a little bit of caution because tomorrow is a brand new month. So with that, hope you guys had a great day, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.